So Lil Uzi Vert just dropped his album Eternal Take 2, with him promoting it last week and dropping it within a week later. And I'm going to be giving you my first review and honest thoughts on it, so yeah, let's get into it. So as we all know, Lil Uzi Vert just dropped Eternal Take 2. I'm just going to say it straight up, it's a bad album. Like, it's not a good album. It's a very mid album in my opinion. And like, even when I was reacting to it, like, I was hyped for like the first like 6 songs. I feel like I was like maybe tweaking a little bit, like, cause like it's Uzi, and like Uzi has always delivered on a good album. Even Pink Tape, I with Pink Tape a lot. It was a good solid album, like maybe like 2 mid songs in my opinion. But every other song on Pink Tape I alone I'm a fan of, and I'm a big fan of Pink Tape. I would say Pink Tape is one of Uzi's top 3 albums of all time in my opinion. But Eternal Take 2 is not it. When I was reacting to this, as I said, the first 6 songs were the only good ones. Then I went back and track 3 wasn't that good, so I unliked it. But track 1, We Good, is good. Track 2, Light Year, is good. Track 4, Pars and Mars, is good. And track 5, The Rush, is good. And track 6, Not an Option, is good. And then like through the middle of the album, it's just not good. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, this album doesn't really give me Eternal Take vibes. It gives me more like experimental type vibes, and like trying a new completely different style that Uzi has never done before in a way. Him doing like the deep voice and stuff doesn't really work that well in my opinion, and it having no features isn't good. Like, I was expecting some, like, the only feature is Big Time Rush, and that wasn't even a feature. Like, I was expecting some hidden features like from anyone, like maybe Yeet on Lift 'Em Up. I feel like this album is very mid and just not a good album. Like I said, I wish we got some features on this album, like with maybe Yeet on Lift 'Em Up, Trippie Redd on track 13 with Gordon's song. Like, that song is really good. Well, no, it's not like really good, but it's like good. You could maybe go in my like songs, but it's a skip for me. Like, I feel like Uzi could have tried a bit harder on that song. But if Trippie Redd was on that song, it would have been a solid song. But track 15, I'm also a fan of. Concertide. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But as an overall album, like, it's not that good. Like, it just, I would say it's Uzi's worst album, and I don't know what Uzi was trying to do. Like, him hyping it up on like a Wednesday or something, then dropping it a week later on a Friday. I feel like this is Uzi's worst album, and it definitely didn't need it to be dropped in my opinion. And it having Eternal Take 2 when Eternal Take was already such a high value album and like Uzi's most sold album, and that it dropped like in a good time, then a week later he drops the deluxe. And now some people are saying that Uzi may drop a deluxe, like an Eternal Take 2 deluxe for this, with us getting the real album in like a week. Hopefully we do, but I don't see it happening. Like, I honestly don't see it happening. Like, I know Ken Carson has been hyping up his album and like saying he's gonna be dropping something in October, Halloween, and like it was probably just a single, which it was. I don't think he was ever dropping an album, but I wish Ken just dropped an album on Halloween, November 1st, whatever the because like that would have been more better than Uzi's album. Then everyone would be saying Ken dropped a better album than Uzi in 2024. The whole comparisons and started happening, and I just wish that happened and that Ken actually dropped an album, because Ken would have literally competed with Uzi. Maybe not numbers wise, but he for sure would have competed with Uzi with like music quality and what people would rather listen to and what album they would rather listen to, and which would have been most likely Ken Carson. But that's just my opinion. Hopefully Ken Carson does drop the album soon though, like this month in November. But I'm disappointed in this album. This isn't my like album review. I might not even do one, but if I do, then I do. If I don't, then I don't. These are just like my first like thoughts and reactions on listening to Eternal Take 2. It may grow on me over time if I like listen to the album more, but I don't think I'll go back to this album. And when Uzi first announced this album, I always said Uzi's gonna have album of the year. Uzi's gonna have album of the year. But when I said that, I meant worst album of the year, not the best album. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, like, I don't know what Uzi did, but my favorite album of this year would still be DC The Don with Rebirth. Like, that's a classic, and I feel like it will stay like that, because I don't think Trippie Redd will be dropping this year, and Juice WRLD could be my album of the year. Who knows? Maybe DC still has it in him and will still be my album of this year. But yeah, on overall thoughts is I'm disappointed in this Eternal Take 2 album. Not a good album. You know, I was disappointed in it. Like, my reactions, like, I wasted like 47 minutes of my life reacting to this, and that just got blocked. Let me know what you think of this album though. If you like it, let me know your favorite songs on this album, and let me just know if you fuck with this album and if you think it was worth the wait, or if you agree with me and you think it's Uzi's worst album. But yeah, check out my channel for more rap videos, like and subscribe for more. It's been DC, see ya.